G'day guys, my name is Jaco Bester. I am an associate consultant at League Digital. Today I'm going to be taking you how to post a blog through making use of Umbraco. So just watch and enjoy. So firstly you're going to log into Umbraco. You're going to click on this blog section, articles, three little dots, and go into articulate rich text. In the top bar right here, you're going to say this is going to be your blog title. So you just copy and paste that in from your brief. Then you would add in an author. In my instance, I'm just going to choose Paul as an author. I would say select. The excerpt you're just going to leave out. Then select a category that relates to the blog content. So for instance, let's use strategy for this one. You want to add in an image. You have to go into post image and upload your image from wherever you saved it onto your computer. For my instance, I saved my image on the desktop. So I'm simply going to select it. It's also important to save your image as something that you can find because it doesn't pull through in the right pane. So you need to name it something you'll be able to find at the end. Mine is called Batman, so I'm just going to select that one. Then you're going to have to add in a CTA. The CTA is normally from HubSpot. You'd have to go into HubSpot, into the CTA section, click on the Embed tab that is close to the CTA, and it's going to generate a code. This code you need to copy and paste. So the code is going to look something like this. Copy that and paste it into this block right here. What I normally do is I just like to save after this section so I don't lose any progress as I continue. You go into content, you go into your blog, select the content that is needed, copy and paste. Okay, make sure your spaces are correct. You'll also see you want to add in H3s, so this is going to be my subheading as an example. You're going to have to go into source code. As Umbraco doesn't have a H3, you can just select. You're going to have to choose your subheading and find it within the text. Then you're going to type in a code called bracket H3 close bracket, and at the end it's almost the same, but it's bracket / H3 close bracket. What I normally do is I copy this last piece of code right here and paste it in front and just take away the / and at the end I can just paste it in. So this just makes it a little bit faster. I don't have to retype the code every single time. It's okay, there you can see your H3 is pulling through. Also just make sure at the bottom sometimes it creates a space right after your image created. Just make sure there's no space there, otherwise your CTA is going to be much further down than it's supposed to be. In order to backlink certain keywords to specific pages that has been chosen, you're going to select your keyword. You go into insert edit link. You'd paste the link for that specific page right in here, and you would say open linked in a new document or window tab, and you just say select. Then you go into meta here and you copy and paste your meta title, your meta description, your meta keywords, and then if you want to change certain properties such as when the blog was posted, so say for instance you need the blog to go out on a specific date, and it's maybe at a later stage, you can just go back in here and change the specific date. So Umbraco has a preview option that allows you to preview your blog, but what I found was that it takes very long to load. So what I normally do is I just go through everything, make sure everything is good, there's no errors or mistakes, and I just post the blog to go live and edit it. If there's any changes, make the changes while it's still up. So I'm going to go into have a look through everything. So everything seems good. I've got my image, my content is spaced, my H3s are pulling through. You'd add in your meta description. If there's anything other in properties you need to change that. And then I would go into save and publish. Then you'd go into your website and you'd go to the blog section. Here you can see your blog title, who the author is, a little piece that is extracted, your image, and the read more. what I also do is I just make sure that I have any keywords that are linked to specific pages, that these links are pulling through. So I click on them just to make sure they're jumping through, and also just test my CTA. So for instance, I'm testing my CTA, it's working perfectly good. And yeah, if you have any changes, you can just go back into Umbraco and edit those changes. Otherwise, that's how to post a blog. Thanks, guys.